Every week you get brand new stuff. Every week brand new things happen. We mentioned that Ladybug was really good, right? So we're going to take that. Moth is not bad. Moth and Cricket actually isn't bad at all as an initial combo. This is not the food we're looking for, but we could definitely give this a try. What we're going to do here is we're going to log them both. We're going to roll once. We're going to log the peach because peach is a really good food to eat. It gives you 2 health. Marmoset, we're going to buy the moth every time. I think, are we? I think we are. And then we can either buy the marmoset, we could eat the peach, or we could play the cricket. I think we play cricket here. I think we do this. And it's an okay-ish start. It's not greatest, but we're gonna go for that. Insolent Bug, Talkative Rockets, Desolate Machines. We're a Talkative Machines. That's who we are. That's what, I'm actually a robot. People thought I was human. Not quite. We win. We win every time, guys. Look at us. Every time. Every time we win. See, you want to get those this week. Last week, I wasn't so much focused on it. This week, I'm really interested in getting the early wins. So here, I love giving Peach to the Ladybug. Ladybug, we're probably going to stick for a while, so let's give her a buff. She, as you can see, she'll get the 2 health, and she also gives herself +1/+1 until the end of the fight for the next battle. Every time you eat something, if I eat something else, she's going to do it again. So it repeats every time. And +1/+1 can be game changer at this stage of the game, right? So this is early game, so you never know. Now this is not great. We're not in an amazing position, but we'll have like pairs here, so we're going to just roll and see. We have another peach here. I don't think I want a second moth though. Maybe I don't even know if I want a second cricket. I think I'm gonna give this to her. She's gonna be. I won the early win, so let's just go for it. Let's make that big Ladybug. Let's get her. Let's get that big girl. Let's get big girl out. There's nothing that crazy on tier 2. I mean, Tabby Cat is great. Tier 3. The thing is, we got Rabbit, but I don't need pairs that much because I'm not that excited to go get tier 3 minions right now. Tier 3 minions aren't that exciting right now. Giraffe is good for a few turns. Early Rabbit would be nice. Kangaroo's not as good because you're not building walls anymore. Because you don't have Feint and you don't have Melons. So Aardvark, no one's really going Feint, so it's not that good. So nothing's really exciting here. So there's no major... It's not as important to go get that the early game. So we could still get a pair, but nothing feels amazing. Let's be honest. To be honest with you guys, nothing feels great. Let's just put a Marmoset. It's more currency. Or maybe... No, let's do more. Let's do Moth. Let's do Moth. To make sure that this guy kills the first one. The little cricket kills whatever he puts up first. And then our big Ladybug will deal with whatever's in the back lane. Look at that big Ladybug. Jump, 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 jump. Num, num, num. Num, num, num. Ladybug eats everything. You see what? So it feels a bit weird to not go for pairs as much and to eat food on a Ladybug. But you saw that Ladybug could have devoured his whole team, right? So we got a second one. Now Ladybug is so strong you don't want to put them together if you don't have to, because they're both gonna get +1/+1 for every food you eat. And peaches are still on the menu book. Here, Meatbone is not as good as used. It's still good. Croissant can be good if you put it on like a Ladybug or something that lasts for a long time. You could even eat a cupcake because you'll buff the Ladybugs. This is basically +5/+5 stats for the next fight. It's huge. Obviously, another peach is really strong here. Another peach is what I'm probably going for. You want to keep buffing the same one, because if you buff the other one, what happens is you'll lose those stats when you mix them together. So you want to keep buffing the same one. And then look at it. Look at all the stats we're getting here. Now here we could definitely fuse. We have a triple, but once again, we're not that excited. We're not that excited with triple this week. Early game triples are not that great. Obviously, they're great if you get a Bison, but that's very, very specific. So here I think we're just gonna roll. We got another peach and we got a Tabby Cat. Now this is huge. This guy is really, really good early game. Sadly, we can't play both, but what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna sell the cricket, I think here. We're gonna sell the cricket. We're gonna play the Tabby Cat. We're gonna freeze the peach. We're gonna go something like this. We're not as strong as last turn, but we have a lot of health. And we're in a decent spot. We're not weak, we're not strong. We could actually do this. We could put all the damage on the big guy first. Maybe this is better because we're sort of weakish. This is probably better. Now both Moth are going to buff this guy. This guy's going to be a machine. It's going to kill everything. Hopefully we win. We'll see what happens. I'm not that confident, but next turn we're going to be strong. I'm not that confident we're going to win this turn, but can't wait for it to be released on a peacock. Look at this. Look at this big guy right here. Bonkong. 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 Oh, he got a big Bonkong guy. There you go. Well, you know what? We still win. I think putting he wasn't expecting to be destroyed by a ladybug. No one does. Already get 3 wins. We're already that much closer to the victory, right? So early game, ladybug and food is huge. Very, very strong. Once again, that's the plays, and it also ladybugs are good enough to take late game, to take like at the end of the game. Now that we have a tabby cat, now this is where the game twists. This is where you gotta shift. We're not buffing the ladybugs anymore. We're actually going to be buffing the cat. Look what happens. Buff the cat. And the cat is going to give +1/+1 to everything for the next fight. And the ladybugs are also going to get their +1/+1. Look at what happens here. This is huge. Okay. Me likey. Let's do it again. Okay. And we still have money. Who's going to beat us now? No one. Who's gonna beat us now, guys? No, the answer is the answer is nobody. Nobody's gonna beat us now. Now, what we can do is put the Moth together, put a flamingo up front, or we could try to roll for, try to roll. Is there anything on turn 4 we want? Once again, turn 4 not that exciting. We're not that in a rush. We're not in a big rush to level. We're not in a big rush to plays. We could put a buff on this guy. I think it's a bit meh though. So either put the Moth together and drop a flamingo up front, which feels a bit meh. Okay, let's do this. Let's just destroy this guy. This guy's gonna, whoever we're fighting next round, he's gonna be angry. Prepare to see anger. Let's do this. Anger incoming. Good morning, Drunk. How you doing, buddy? Have you tried this week? We're going for Mordor. This week, early game is super powerful. Super powerful early game. As you can see. Okay. Oh, we should have... That's okay. We're still winning every time. It's all about food. This week is all about eating food. Get pets that benefits from food from shops and just eat everything you can. Now here, nothing's bad, but nothing's great, actually. So we could actually put... I'd rather put maybe meat here. We have access to this food now. This food, the cucumber is really good. The croissant's good. The peaches are always good. That's the food we're looking for. If we can get these guys, we'd be really happy. Meat is okay-ish. I mean, it's not bad. Let's be honest. Let's put 1 here. Buff everything. We're actually just we're just spam buffing here. Cucumber's really good. Put a cucumber on the biggest. I mean, I'd rather put croissant though. She's so healthy already, but I guess this is the way we're gonna do it. It's good. It's so good that I think we have to do it. And then, yeah, I think we do this. And now we're in a position where we could put the Moth together and buy something, but nothing feels great. Nothing feels great, to be honest with you guys. Let's just roll. Okay, we have a triple for next. We have a triple. We're gonna make that triple. Nothing else seems amazing for now. Nothing here feels amazing. Ladybug triple as well. Sure, let's get those running for next turn. One turn that you really want to get your triple is probably turn 9 and turn 7, because tier 5 and tier 6. That's where the magic happens. You can get a monkey, you can get, a fox, you can get everything is usually an upgrade. Everything is usually usable and feasible. Here we're really looking for, we'd love to get like a triple rabbit. We'd love to get, right now I think we're gonna hunt rabbits really, really hard. We're gonna make those triple and we're gonna start looking for rabbits, because that's what we like to fill our board with, because we're eating so much food that rabbit gets a lot of value this week, right? Is the Moth doing anything special compared to... Oh, it's the same one, Winnie. The Moth is buffing the first guy. So the Moth will give... See, he's at 4. The Moth is going to make him become like a 10 damage. Each Moth gives +3 damage to the first guy. So right now we're just farming early game wins. If you go for the food build, look at that. we're 5-0 right now with this, and Ladybug and Tabby Cats are carrying hard. So what's winning these games, you guys are asking? It's the Tabby Cat and it's the Ladybugs. And it's us buying food and looking for food that we can buy and we can purchase and playing those cards right. That's how we're getting the wins right now. So now there's a world in which we wait to level, because right now what the game's going to offer us is tier 4 minions. There's nothing exciting in tier 4 at the moment. Nothing takes our breath away. Nothing is like nothing will change our strategy, will make us that much stronger. Everything's a bit meh. And next turn, if we wait one turn, everything will be so much better. So what we can do in the meantime is we can get things to level 2 like this. So this is a trick. So you put it here, but you don't mix them yet. So we'll wait next turn. So you fuse something to level 1.5 and then you keep the other one on your board. We'll do this again with the moth. And then we'll keep this one frozen. And then we can put a Tabby Cat here on this guy, or right here if we want. We'll roll once. We didn't get great food. We got this. No one really cares about this. We could go for, I think here maybe we mix the cats together and we put a giraffe just for one turn. We're probably gonna lose here. We didn't really buff. We didn't use the strength of our build here. This is a weaker turn. This is by far the weakest turn we've done, but we did it on purpose because next turn we can maybe get lucky, get a monkey, and get anything from tier 5 and pop off. So we have 2 triples that we're holding on right now, and we haven't really eaten any food or did anything special this turn. So this is us going. We could put the cucumber, but the moth is probably going away soon as well. Even though we're leveling the moth, we're probably going to get rid of it very, very fast. So this gives us +2, +2, +1 for one turn. It's not that good. Okay, let's go here. This actually gives us, it's gonna make the ladybugs bigger, and we might hold the moth a little bit longer. The giraffe really doesn't do that much. I think we just go like this. We might lose here, but that's okay. We're 5-0. And we're not weak, but we're not as strong as we usually do. We're not weak here, but we're not as big as yeah, this guy's, if we were, so close though. Yeah. Oh, by 1 HP. Hey, that's what I mean. Like, and we didn't buff this turn. We did nothing, and we barely lost. That's how strong this build is, right? We barely lost. Barely. Hey, Alsnug, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Tuesday. So, but we knew what was going on. We knew what we were doing. So here we level up. Get a polar bear. Not bad. Decent stats. What happens also is the polar bear will buff whatever you freeze. Monkey, that's what we're looking for. Put the cat together here. Buy the monkey. And here you can roll. We'll roll one time. We'll want to freeze something. Whatever we freeze, the polar bear will buff it +3/+3 permanent. So that if we buy it next turn, it's going to be much stronger. Now let's look if there's anything we want to freeze here. Nope, everything's cat. So we're not freezing anything here. Nothing is worth bringing. Nothing is that really good. We're probably going to get rid of this next turn, and we're going to start doing more food stuff. We'd still want to find, like, maybe it's too late for rabbit, but I mean, we'll see what we can do. Rabbit would still be good. We're happy we got a monkey. Monkey gives +2/+3 to the guy in front, and this is the guy that we're probably keeping. This guy needs damage. Look at he's got 3 damage. He's super low. So we need to buff him up a little bit. So that's the play we're going to be doing here. And then we want to maybe another Tabby Cat, and we want to start. We're going to be looking for cats. We're going to be looking for ostrich. We're going to be looking for stegosaur, and we're going to be looking for some good food like chocolate, like carrots, like pizza, like oranges, like sushi. That's all what we're going for right now. There you go. Monkey's buff is perma, by the way. Common Sanity, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Oh, this guy's big though. Oh, we're bigger. Baklao. Oh, this. Yep. Ah, the tie. I thought I had a win there, but I guess it's a tie. That's okay. We got the Tabby Cat. We could wait next turn. If we wait next turn, we will get something from tier 6. Getting an early cat or getting an early ostrich or getting an early stegosaurus would be really, really strong, but it's probably going to cost us health to do that. Do we want it? We're at 7 health. We could. Now we're also losing matches. Maybe it's time to start Maybe we can't wait anymore. Maybe it's impatient time. I think we go. Another polar bear. Polar bear are not that great. I say this, and maybe you can clip it, and later I'll say they're amazing, but I feel like they force you to always rotate and to save stuff. It takes too long to buff. Like, he gives +3/+3 to something in the shop. This guy gives +2/+3 to something on the board. Like, I feel like, yeah, they have a difference in stats, but I'd much rather buff my board than buff something on the ice. And it takes, like, you'd have to freeze something for a lot of rounds. Like, if you freeze it for 5 rounds, sure. But you wasted a lot of time during that. Like, it's a big waster. It's a big waster to do that. Okay, here we got to start eating. On turn 8, we have access. Pears would be really good. Pears is actually the best food we can find. But until then, we're gonna be buying some peaches. Buff this guy. We're gonna get stronger here. Now we're gonna do one more roll here. We're not gonna log the polar bear. One polar bear early stage is fine, but I think there could be a world where you put a second one and then you freeze the peacock and the peacock gets big. Maybe that's good, actually. No, or the squirrel. Do you want to get a big squirrel? +6/+6. Do you want an 8/11 squirrel? Do we want an 8/11 squirrel next turn? Maybe we do. Do we want that? 8/11 squirrel. It's not bad. Yeah, Peacock is new from this week. Yeah, this is the week setup. So last week was very summoning friendly, right? Last week was about summoning. This week, I feel like it's a lot more about eating food. So this week, what my strategy is, and it's been going pretty well, I go for pets that eat food and that gets benefits. So Ladybug is really good. Tabby Cat is really good. I like Turtle as well on the board. I like Rabbit this week. Squirrel can be good if caught early. I like Monkey. I like Ostrich and Cat, as well as Stegosaurus. And then you eat a lot of food. So cucumbers good, croissant, peaches, pears, carrots, chocolate, sushi, pizza, and oranges. You try to get a lot of pets that benefit from eating food, and then you try to buff with food. That's what's been. You scale with food and scale with pets that benefit from eating food. That's what I've been doing a lot this week. I don't think we go for the squirrel here. I think it's too costly, and it's not. It doesn't put us in that good, and squirrel isn't that great. Rabbit, too late for Rabbit. If we put a Rabbit on board right now, it's pretty weak. So I would have loved the carrot here. I think I do this. Simply to get the +2/+2 everywhere. Hopefully get a fight here, get a buff. And let's hope for a strong play here. I haven't played this weekly. I was working at the weekend, but the day is young. Oh, perfect, Drunk. Yeah. This week, definitely a completely different strategy. Whatever worked last week. Oh, this guy's gonna... Oh, no, he's not. He got lucky. A lot of time, his guy has 1 health. We're still gonna win. We're gonna kill this guy. And it's a good thing we buffed. And we had 2 fights where he was lucky. He was down to 1 health. And he got a fresh, clean kill that way. Nothing is level 3, so Bison's not gonna be considered. Carrot is really good this week. Carrot is like a croissant and a cucumber combined. So it gives you +1/+1 every turn for that character. So I like to put it on something that I know I'm going to keep for a long time that has weak stats. So probably the monkey here. I would assume monkeys might... Hopefully monkey stays. But I mean, I could be wrong if he's too weak. We're probably going to get rid of the moth this turn. I could put it on the cat. The cat damage is low, and the cat... Yeah, maybe we put on the cat. Cat will stay. Monkey might go. Here we want to roll. We got a pear. Pear is really good. Shark is sadly not. It's not as good as last week because we're not summoning. Not a lot of things die. Vulture isn't really good because what happens is Vulture. Same thing. Vulture works with when you spawn a lot of minions. Now we could replace the bear with the croc. That could be considerate, but I don't know if we want to do it. I really like to buff the cat. So every time we do this, and I think we just go for. We could either roll. Or we could just buy some canned food so that whenever we transition to new pets, they're just slightly stronger, which I don't know if it's good, though. Maybe we roll once because we can always sell the polar bear, but it's an 8/8. Maybe crocodile. Maybe lock crocodile. We might swap the polar bear for the croc this turn, maybe next turn. Ladybug, don't really care. Scorpion. Scorpion is really nice. If you can buff it. If we had a rabbit, we'd definitely go for the scorpion, but we don't have a rabbit, so it's not the same. Rabbit really is huge. Rabbit really is strong. We got one rabbit offered in the whole game, so we couldn't go rabbit this play. But rabbit can be really strong. I think going for level 3 ladybug is too optimistic. I think we're not going to do that. We can trade the polar bear and go for the croc here, which I feel is, or we can wait one turn and buff it. Or maybe we buff the scorpion? I don't know. Nothing feels great here, guys. I think we just roll. I think we just roll like this. We have Fox is really nice. Fox steals one random food from shop, so you can steal something here and it eats it for free. So you can freeze something you like. The fox will eat it for free, and then eventually you level the fox up and it buffs the stat. I've never played with fox. I think it could be really nice to get it early and to play with it that way. Once again, too late for rabbit. I feel I really love rabbit, but it's too late. He's too weak right now. Is it too late though? Maybe if we buff it. Maybe if we buff it with a polar bear, we'd consider it next turn. Okay, let's try. Let's buff a rabbit with the polar bear, and let's see if next turn, if the shop gives us an early second rabbit, we'll consider it, right? Trying first game. Good luck. Good luck, drunk. Yeah, Peacock Luna. Every week, Luna, they change the shop. Every week, the shop changes. Oh, one left. Man, this guy's lucky. We're still gonna win though. Every week, the shop, they have like 20, 23, 25 pets. We're not even on tier 6. We're not even on tier 6 and we're already 3 wins away, guys, right? This is the key this week. Win early fights. So you see every row is 10 pets, and it comes from a pool of potentially 23 or 25 pets. So all these guys are pulled from a bigger pool and put there every week, and same thing for every row. Second row also has a separate pool of about 23, 25 pets, and every week you get 10 pets pulled from that specific pool and put in the shop. Same thing for the food. The food is also has a bigger pool, and then they take a few from that pool every week. And so every week synergies, combos, things vary, and so what's strong a week is different. What is strong changes week to week. I think we go. I think we do it. We're gonna give it a try. If I don't do it, do I want the fox instead though? Let's try fox. Let's try the fox and the rabbit though. No, let's go rabbit. Let's try it. Let's try rabbit. Ignore everything here. You can't eat this. If we're gonna play the rabbit, let's play it right. Let's give the rabbit an honest shot, an honest try. Oh, this was a terrible play. This turn was bad though. I want to keep everything here. I'm not gonna play these things. I could play meat bone on the tabby cat, but we're probably gonna lose this fight. Lock in the sushi. Do I want to lock in the monkey? Is it strong enough? Is putting 6 gold on a monkey worth it? Probably not. We're probably actually getting rid of the monkey next turn. It's a 1-2. Its stats are terrible. It probably did its job. Now that we have the rabbit, stuff like sushi is amazing. Now that we have the rabbit, stuff like sushi is really good. There you go. So lock in the sushi. Hopefully we get like an early cat. Oh, we could have locked the scorpion. And yeah, scorpion maybe instead of the... We're gonna look for a cat. We're gonna look for ostrich. We'll probably lose this fight. We're not strong enough. By 1 damage. Oh man. Yeah, we lose here every time. Lose here every time, but that's okay. We expected it. We only need 3 more wins to get the 10. We have 2 lives left. This is Kaka. Don't really care about it. We probably wanted to log the... I probably should have logged the scorpion. Not used to it as much as I want to. Maybe microbe is good here. Is it though? Because it breaks all the buffs. Do people have buffs? Are people because all my buffs have no effect. No, this guy has no buffs. Okay, people don't have buffs. Okay, so we don't care about microbe then. We need to sell the monkey, and we might need to sell the moth too. We need to find like a cat. We need to find an ostrich. We need to find turtles. All those things are good here. We probably want to buy, at least, no, this is probably the food we're eating. Chocolate, sushi, pizza would be slightly, is it though? No, it's about the same. Okay, we have a cat here. Excellent. So sell this, buy the cat. Now the sushis are even better. Oh, we just eat here. We just eat. Hopefully, yes, lands on the tabby. Land on the tabby again, please. Yes. Okay. Look at this. This is fiesta. Look at the fiesta there. This is what we want to do every turn. So the rabbit gives +1 health for every time someone eats food. So sushi gives food to 3 people, so that's the rabbit gives +3. The cat doubles the effect of sushi, so instead of being +1/+1, they become +2/+2. When the tabby gets hit by 1 sushi, it also gives +2 attack to everything on the board. And when anything is bought from the shop and eaten, the ladybug gets +2/+2. So it's just food fiesta. It's just a crazy food fiesta. And if we had like a level 2 or level 3 rabbit, it would have buffed even more health if we had, you know. So we're just looking for bigger, stronger stats. This guy's strong though. We're gonna kill him in 2 shots. Okay, kill this guy 1 shot, kill this guy 1 shot, kill this guy 1 shot. Oh, we're strong here. We're strong. It's a tie. Oof. I wanted to win there. Okay. The lollipop, yeah, lollipop can obviously do fun things. Now we have food again. We're obviously gonna take it, guys. Here we'd love the +4 health to land on the tabby cat. It is what it is, but didn't get it. Still got a lot of health. Eating the sushi every time. And we just max buff. There you go. Look at all the buffs go everywhere. Now, sadly, this is a bit meh. So here we're in a position where this food's a bit meh. Now we have the Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is huge. We'd probably replace the moth with it. Stegosaurus gives the nearest guy ahead +1/+1 until the end of battle. It multiplies by the number of turn. We're on turn 12, so this guy gives +12/+12 at the end of the turn to whatever is in front of him. Stegosaurus is insane. And you can level him, right? You can level him to level 2. If you level him to level 2, then he gives +2/+2 multiplied by the number of turns. So that he'd give +24/+24 right now. He's completely bazonk. So we actually sell this guy every time. And we buy this every time, but we have 2 money if we do that. So we can roll twice just to confirm that that's the choice, but it most likely will be. Got a pizza here, so we're gonna eat that next turn. Got 1 more turn. Okay, here we sell them off. Buy the Stegosaurus. He gives +12/+12. Where is that most valuable? Where is +12/+12 best used? I would assume that it's probably on the first guy. I think it's here, but I could be wrong. Let's try it here. We can lose this fight, but Stegosaurus now is in the pocket. The only thing different, I think this build is almost perfect. I wouldn't change much. The only thing I wish I had was an earlier rabbit and a higher level rabbit. Earlier rabbit and higher level rabbit would have meant that most things on the board would have higher health right now. Everything would be similar, but most people would be higher health, and this guy could be maybe level 2. Get some chocolate, get this guy to level 2, and maybe get a turtle somewhere, and so the turtle, a level 2, level 3 turtle, that when it dies, it gives some melon to people, but that's about it. This is 75 to 80% what I like to a build. We got there, but it's not perfect, but it gives you a good idea of what's strong right now. Oh Nose, why aren't you eating? Oh, why aren't you playing Fall Guys? I don't know, Nose. You tell me. You tell me, buddy. We'll play probably a little bit later though. You saw it, right, Moonbane? This is an eating week. This week, I feel like eating is really, really strong, and food is good, and you have a good synergy with pets that love to eat. The tabby cat plays a beautiful role in that. Feeding the tabby cat helps you win early games, and I can't stress this enough. Winning early game, a win is a win. An early game win or a late game win, they're both wins. The more early game victory you have, the more freedom you have end game, because you have more health. You lost less, you have more health to pivot if you need to, and you also can win quicker. You don't need to reach the big late game plays. So winning early games, last week, look at what the Stegosaurus is gonna do. It's gonna make that ladybug at 3150. Last week, I was more concerned about going late game. I was more concerned about, I was like, I can lose early game by, oh, this guy's going, oh, we destroyed his big guys with 1. Those are big chickens though. Okay, kill both. Okay, okay. There you go. Another win. Get the food. 2 away from 10. 2 wins away from 10, guys. Here we eat the pizza every time. Pizza is amazing. We really want 1 to land on the tabby cat. Remember, anytime the tabby cat eats something, it gives +2/+2 to our whole board. So that's huge. And anytime we eat something, the ladybug also gets +2/+2 for free. So obviously, it will feed two people randomly. So we have 40% chance to be super happy with the tabby cat. And we did. Perfect. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all the buffs happening. Look at all the magic. Okay, here we have a cucumber. Now, it's caca. End of sentence. If we were on the last game, we could sell maybe the rabbit and put a scorpion at the end, but it's gonna be a very, I don't think we're ever gonna do that actually. It's a weak scorpion. I think we just roll. We would have loved to have 2 sushis or a sushi and orange, or sushi and pizza. Anything that we can eat right here would have been great. Sadly, this is caca. So we're gonna roll to at least get 1 good food. We should get at least 1 good food in 3 rolls, and we can also lock in a stegosaurus, lock in, second cat, second rabbit, stuff like that. Chocolate is not bad. Chocolate is not bad. It doesn't really give any stats. We're on win 8. We have only 1 more shop potentially. Are we really gonna level cat or level rabbit? And if we lock it, we have less chance to find good food in 2 rolls, right? So, but if you get we're gonna roll. If we get like a second stegosaurus, it's really nice to level up your stegosaurus. A part of me wants to try it though. Maybe we do this turn. This guy's gonna give +13/+13. Let's go like this. A part of me wants to. No, maybe this. It's tricky. We're in a tricky spot. Chocolate is very good, but right now we don't want to eat it right now because maybe it'll go to the cat, maybe it'll go to the stegosaurus. It also prevents buffs. Let's gamble. Let's gamble, guys. Croissant. Oh, the croissant. Hey, Onos. You know what? Croissant is a word. It's a French word. It's a French word. It's from France, And the closest people that would know how to pronounce it properly would be people that speak French, wouldn't you say? Are you saying that it's silly or funny the way French people pronounce their own word? Is that what you're saying, Onos? Is that what, am I hearing this? Is this what I'm hearing? Oh my God, imagine. Oh, imagine saying it's funny how French people pronounce croissant, the word that they made up. These guys invented a word. And the way they pronounce the word they invented is very silly because it doesn't sound the way we pronounce it. Yeah, but you guys didn't make the word. You guys are not croissant makers. We are. We are the croissant makers. We make the croissant. It is pronounced this way. Let's ask Google. Okay, let's settle this up once and for all. Let's go see what Google thinks. Google Translate. Okay. Not Indonesian. Croissant. English people, you guys say?
Croissant.
Croissant. You guys say croissant. It is actually croissant. Okay, let's look how the French people. Let's look how the French people pronounce it. French. Okay.
Croissant.
A croissant. It's actually pronounced a croissant. It's a croissant. Now you know. So if you say
increasing.
Yeah, because croissant is actually increasing. Look at this. Croissant is actually
croissant.
Increasing. You guys, you didn't pronounce it properly. Croissant means
increasing.
Yeah, if you go to the bakery and you say, hey, I'd like half a dozen
increasing,
and they will know what you're talking about. But if you say I want half a dozen croissant, they got no idea. They'll just give you something random. So you've never been eating the right croissant because you haven't ordered the right thing. Next time you go to the bakery, I need you to order half a dozen of
increasing,
and then you'll get the right thing because that's what croissant is. It's increasing. Increasing bread, please. Infinite increasing bread. A bread that just keeps growing. Okay, here what we're gonna do, guys, is we care more about the food slots than we care about the character slots. And we see we have a second Stegosaurus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buff the Stegosaurus here with the chocolate to free up so that we have freed up food slots. And we're going to freeze the Stegosaurus because we don't really care about these slots as much as the food slot is the most important slots for us. We're going to roll here. We got a sushi. We're going to lock that one in. Next turn, we buy the Stegosaurus, buff him up, and eat this and do whatever else needs to be done, and hopefully win the game there. This is the play. Tried to say croissant to a French person. Yeah, they don't understand, eh? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you, by the way, guys. I thought it was cornichon. Is it a croissant or is it a cornichon? It's actually pronounced pickle. It's not a croissant, it's a pickle. Look at this guy trying to do summoner build, you know. Don't do summoner build, man. This week it's all about eating. It's all about. Oh, is he gonna win? We're gonna tie? He won? What a caca! Level 3 vulture? No. Level 3 vulture? If I had a croc on my team, I would have destroyed that guy. How much health did that vulture have? 6 health. If I had, oh my god, so a croc is good this week. A crocodile beats the vulture builds. If you only have one level 1 crocodile, you destroy that guy. You kill him and he dies. That guy, let's be honest, that guy was a cheater. That guy was a super cheater, and I never want to play with him again. He's caca. Okay, now we have a level 2 Stegosaurus. This guy's gonna give plus 28, plus 28. So I guess the rabbit? Our weakest character is now our strongest. Let's go. The rabbit now became the strongest boy in the... Because the Stegosaurus is gonna make this almost a 50-50. Now we can eat sushi twice and win the game. Let's go. Eat sushi once. Freeze the sushi and roll. Oh, no, I think we just eat it. Sushi's really good. I think we just eat it. So now we have better chance at finding good food and locking it in. Pizza's good. We lock that in. Look at the stats here. We're on turn 14. Now, if we find the same guy again, we completely destroy him. Come on, Vulture boy. We're ready. Bring it on, Mr. Vulture. We're gonna teach you a lesson in croissant. You're gonna be increasing all day long. Okay, so here we have 28. Everything's good. Let's go. It's time to beat the croissant out of that guy. Put the bigger health at the back. Look at the rabbit. Look at the stats of the rabbit. 17, 26. No. 45, 50. The Stegosaurus life. Let's go. He's like, what is this rabbit? This is my boy. He's a chunky rabbit. Look at that little vulture boy. He's like, yeah, I'm just doing vulture thing. I'm just trying to do vulture thing. No, you're not. You're dying. That's what you're doing. That's your job right now. Look at how we destroyed the vulture boy. Okay, one more round of food. Let's get chunky. Let's eat. Here we eat this. Okay. Here we roll. Let's hope for two. The best food we could find is probably sushi and pizza. Orange is good too. Orange, pizza, and sushi. We'd like to get one of each. So the 2 food slots here, we want orange, pizza, sushi. Doesn't matter. 2 of 1, 1 of each, 1 of 2, 2 of 3, 3 of 4, 4 of 5. And this is why squirrel could work in this build, because obviously squirrels gets you cheap food, gets you more food. So squirrel could be a good addition, as you can see. So you see the food buff this week is really strong, right? Like game 1, we're on 9 win by chilling and being warmed up. We got caca food. Too late for a turtle. This is all caca. We're not gonna eat it, so we're gonna roll for at least 1 good food. This is caca food. This is decent food. We can lock it in, and we're gonna roll 1 more time and see if we get a better option. Did not get it, so every time we're eating this, we could lock in the rabbit, but I mean, the game is ending here unless we draw. Unless we draw, this is where the game ends. So let's hope. Best place for it to land is probably on the Tabby Cat once again to get the buff on everything, but we'll take whatever at this stage. Well, there you go. We get it. Okay. Now, I do believe he gives plus 30, plus 30. This guy right now gives plus 30, plus 30. 30. It's not pronounced 30. It's pronounced. Oh yeah, how is it pronounced? Okay, show me.
Dirty.
Ah! So the Stegosaurus gives plus dirty to the rabbit. It's gonna be a very dirty rabbit. Let's go. Look at this. Oh, dirty rabbit. He's a chunky boy. Okay. Look at this little guy. He's like, yep, I'm gonna win. Nope. I got too much health, buddy. What's this build though? It's like an AoE. Whoa, calm down. No, okay, we win. We're too healthy. Okay, easy. You guys have questions? Questions on the build? Is it okay? Cats, rabbits, dinosaur, ladybug. You can put turtles in there. You can put, what's the other thing that we wanted? You want early rabbits. Chunky cats, chunky everything. Stegosaurus is really a really strong late game creature because it cranks one creature. Obviously Bison is still good, but this is obviously another good example of what's good this week. So you can play a build like this. You go for food. Remember, this week, food build is great. So if you have minions, we kept the ladybug. The ladybug was there the whole time. The tabby cat was there from the beginning. We would have kept a rabbit from the beginning too if we had it. So ladybug, tabby cat, and rabbit are early game minions that you can keep the whole way, which there was none. Last week, there was no minion you could keep the whole way. Here, you can keep ladybug, tabby cat, and rabbit for the whole game. So once you see them, you can start investing in them. You can start giving them peaches, carrots, cucumbers, croissants, increasing, all that stuff. All that stuff works. And then you just finish it up with like squirrels or cat or a stego or turtles or whatever you have under your hand, and you just pop off. So yeah. And remember, we saw that rabbit and we're like, it's too late for rabbit. It's too late for rabbit. It's too late for rabbit. It's never too late for rabbit. Look at this guy. It's never too late for a rabbit, is it? I mean, obviously he got the stego buffs, but why not? We have that. And he's been giving a lot of buffs to everybody. Every time you eat food, every time someone eats food, the rabbit gives that person +1/+1 on top of what that food was giving already. And if you level the rabbit, then obviously it's more. The road to Mordor. Let's go. 23? We still need a little bit more though. We need 25. We need 5,000 points. 5,000!